Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
The effects the COVID pandemic has had on the island's tourism industry stretches far beyond the sandy shores of the Tumon Strip. So we took a trip down to Talofofo to speak with Dave Tydingco, president and CEO of the Valley of the Latte Adventure Park, to see how they've managed to keep things moving along despite 75% of their business relying on international arrivals.
When that went away, obviously we also had to shut down and determine how do we move forward. There has been a lot of different types of assistance provided by both the federal government as well as the local government. That plus reimagining ourselves, right? Reinventing ourselves. We knew that during this pandemic we would have to rely more heavily on who we are here as a people to be able to help each other. And so we created programs such as cultural workshops. We targeted local businesses who want to say thank you to their employees, and they bring them out to a great outdoor experience that's really safe.
Echoing the same sentiment as other business owners in the tourism industry, Tydingco says he's anticipating a long stretch before things get back to normal. But in the meantime,
we have to make the adjustments necessary. We don't expect tourism to recover overnight. You know, GVB's projected 100,000 visitors for their fiscal year 2021. We are looking to figure out how do we keep our operations going for the next year and a half to 2 years.
Some of the adjustments being made involve attracting more of the local market. And although Mes Tomorrow comes to a close, Tydingco says it's important in times like these that we remember the resiliency of those who were here before us.
We celebrate Mes Tomorrow every single day here at the Valley, every time we're open. And we want to be able to share our history and our culture and be able to share the resiliency of who we are. You know, the latte, that is the foundation by which we have our ancestors built our homes on, is a symbol of our strength. And so long as we do not forget where we came from, I think that telling the story of who we are as a people and sharing it forward, I think will make us stronger.
Although they've got a long road ahead of them, Tydingco is optimistic that given the right amount of help and consideration, smaller businesses like his and the tourism industry in itself will thrive again soon. But at the end of the day, it's the people running the show that keep things moving forward.
We think Guam's future, without question, is bright, right? There are bumps in the road. This is a really big bump. In fact, this is a big pothole. But we'll get over it. But we need the help of our government, both local as well as federal, to recognize, and I think they're working at that, recognize who has been most negatively impacted, and not just as businesses, but as people. Who are the people behind these businesses that have been impacted, and how can we help them sustain themselves until an economic recovery in the hospitality industry occurs? If we can get them to do that, I think Guam overall, over the long term, will be okay.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Peter Santos.
Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.